Hola, 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 hola. Hola, hola, hola. A ver, hola, hola, hola. Jordan. Hola, hola, hola. Yeah, I am doing the. Uf. A ver. Ahí está. Hola. Está bien. Hola. Yeah. No, it's okay. Thank you. So.
¿Y la música? ¿Qué pasó? No quiero.
Quizás se desconectó. Yo la bajé un poquito. Pero. Pero acá la gente creo que va a estar más. No, creo que van a hablar allá.
O sea, eso está muy creativo. ¿Cómo se puede ubicar la gente?
Creo que van a hablar así. Entonces ahí creo que es mejor.
Puede ser.
Sí.
Pero no vamos a poner que Quillos es el mejor fondo que ese, pero no vamos a una.
A ver. No,
No, por eso
sí. Sí.
que haga banderolas, el sol va cayendo.
Sí, ahí estoy bien. Sí, sí, tienes razón.
Y el celular ahí, no.
Sí, sí,
Para
sí.
no usar eso.
Sí, please. This is unused. You can like you can do whatever you want now. Sí, no, 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 un acetomacetate, acetomacetate.
¿Qué es eso?
Decide paracetamol o algo inflamatorio.
This. We got to like shooting.
Catherine,
Lo que se están comiendo.
en Juan, en 5 y cuarto, ¿no?
Sí, creo que ya.
Pasa que,
¿Te parece?
sí,
¿Está bien unos 10?
sí. Jordi, can you ask Carlos like his charges on charges? Ah, no, 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 I have. Yo tengo. Ah, no. Thank you. Necesito 5 minutos más, 10 minutos más. Vamos a empezar 5:15, ya no hay un montón de tráfico.
Están acá.
Una media luna.
Por aquí, vean.
La primera la vamos a ver así.
Es un poco más atrás.
Yo voy a practicar.
Pero vamos a estar acá, ¿verdad?
Y luego nos vamos a mover. Sí, para que se después.
Si quieren agarrar más,
Ya si nos da green light, podemos comenzar a pasarle.
Sí, ya estamos super live todos. Ya.
wherever you like. You can also grab some mats, towels, or blankets. That makes it more comfortable.
Sí, también hay un link en el balance.
Hello everyone, there are some candidates over here if you want to listen, sit, or you can say no. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's an honor for us to share this space, this intention, this time with you to honor the life and what we will have with us as your memory of our beloved Fiona. We are going to do a cacao ceremony this afternoon in honor of her. There will be a cookies if you already participated with Fiona in one of those cacao ceremonies. There will be a few things that we will be doing that we remind of. And for the ones that knew Fiona and don't know about the cacao ceremony, this is a beautiful experience that she was sharing with all of us at some moment in her life. And we would like to share it with you too. So once again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for caring and for sharing with us. It's amazing. We are going to I start our agenda because we have several things to share and to do. Um, there's a lot of people that I'm pretty sure that would like to share a few words. We will have a time. It will happen eventually. But we would like to start with the participation of Monica, which is also one of the people that was human being learning from Fiona, and she told us a beautiful kirtan, which is by the description of Fiona and the description of what it is a mantra that we are able to sing. So Monica is going to delight us and to share one of the kirtans that Fiona told us from. So please.
Thank you everyone for your presence, your energy, and your love. Sometimes we tend to forget as humans that everything and everyone is connected and the power of our frequencies. There is a mantra that has resonated with me deeply since the day I met Fiona. I'm sure it resonates in others too. As she always says, Aganda means full, unbroken unity. Please, if you feel comfortable, sing with me. We will start with the inhale, exhale to following with the Aganda mantra. If you feel free, you can close your eyes. If we can inhale and exhale to Aganda mantra.
All right. Now we'd like to share some words that Lindsay sent us. So I'm just going to read this in her name, which, of course, unfortunately, she cannot be here today. But she is joining us live, and of course, she's joining us in spirit. Welcome, everyone. We gather here today in deep love and reverence. Today, to celebrate the life, the spirit, and the legacy of our dear friend, teacher, and soul sister, Fiona. Aruni Devi, the Shiny. Let the circle be a reflection of the vastness of her heart, a space where we can breathe, remember, give thanks, and simply be together in her honor. Fiona touched lives across the world. Her love, teachings, and presence reach far beyond borders. To her global community, from her students and fellow teachers to the healers, seekers, and friends she walked beside. We send her love and support. May this ceremony ripple out to all of you, wherever you are. In the spirit of Bhagavad Gita, we remember that which is real can never be destroyed. That which is unreal never truly existed. The soul is eternal. Bhagavad Gita 2:16. We may miss Fiona's physical form, but her presence, her devotion, her teachings, her laughter, her fierce and loving heart remains with us. We see her in the ocean, in the fire, in the sacred mantras we chant, and in each other. When a person responds to the joys and sorrows of others as if they were their own, they have attained the highest state of spiritual union. Bhagavad Gita 6:32. Today, we honor Fiona by embodying this teaching, by showing up for one another, by feeling together, by holding space in a way she so often did for us. As we open this cacao ceremony, may the medicine of this heart opening plant support us and remember who she was, what she gave, and the love she awakened in all of us. Let us drink together, let us remember together, and let us continue to carry her life forward. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you. We are going to continue. Well, let's try to sense or to focus the energy because this is a very, very, very emotional moment. And we were talking about this since the moment we knew, and that we needed it. A moment with the ones who wanted to have a closure, who wanted to share a moment so we can share this feeling we have. And at some point, somehow, find a closure in our hearts. We are going to proceed with the cacao sharing. We are going to put cacao inside our body. And we are going to honor the cacao as it is, from this beautiful land that is nourishing us. And also, we are going to honor our beloved Fiona and her mission to teach us, to share with us how important it is for us to ground and connect with nature, and how important it is also to be humble and understand that we are part of everything, and we are here to become better beings, to share with others, and also to honor not just our ancestors, but also to honor ourselves. I'm going to share something that I prepared for this occasion. I was very lucky to learn from Fiona personally what cacao is, how important it was, and now that we are sharing this moment, I would like for you, if you already have awareness, please use this moment to honor her. And if you don't have awareness, then this is an amazing beautiful moment to start. Um, I'm going to read you this, and then we are going to proceed with getting the cacao. I understand that there was a comment on the convocatoria that you can bring your own cup. If you don't have your own cup, it's alright. We have a two cups extra. This cacao ceremony to Fiona Joyce. Fiona Elizabeth Joyce. From the heart of this land, where the very earth whispered ancestral histories, let us explore the sacred cacao ceremony together. In El Salvador, as in any other part of Mesoamerica, cacao has always been more than just a food. Our ancestors, that for our ancestors, it was a gift, a direct connection to the sacred. Cacao ceremonies were profound spiritual rituals, moments to invoke the deities, giving thanks to for the harvest and seek guidance in the important moments in life. Cacao was considered a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. It was believed to open the heart, allowing for more intimate connection with the divinity that resides within each of us and in the universe. By drinking the ceremonial cacao we are about to, our ancestors sought mental clarity, emotional healing, and deep sense of unity and community, which is what we are having right now. Our ancestors also saw that cacao is a link to those who have departed this earthly plane. In ceremonies, cacao was offered to the spirits of the ancestors, honoring them and keeping their memory alive. It was a way to acknowledge them that life is a continuous cycle where those who live continue to be present in spirit, guiding and protecting us, just as John is doing from this moment. Honoring the memory of our beloved Fiona and inspired by the Bhagavad Gita, we can understand this connection as part of our Dharma. our duty to honor our roots and those who came before us. Just as the soul transmigrates, the legacy of our ancestors lives on through us. Cacao in this context becomes a vehicle to remember and celebrate the legacy of those we honor and love. Physically, we can integrate this connection through a simple and beautiful practice, which is something that we are about to do. So please follow my instructions and we will start. Before drinking the ceremonial cacao, please take a moment, close your eyes, and bring your own hands into your heart with the Namaste Mudra once you have the cacao in your hands. We're going to start right now to give you the cacao. If you have your cup, please approach to the table. If you don't, please also approach to the table and we'll give you the cup. Once we're all sit, we will proceed. Or you can stay where you are. Okay, I'll move you to see. If you did, well, the only exception is if you have, please approach to the. En what time? Get those scanning, everyone has to have their hands. We will proceed right now. Feel free to express your emotion. This is not a moment to repress ourselves. It's actually the other way around. And if you knew Fiona, you know that one of the things that she was always hated is to be yourself, to express it the way you are, the way you feel. All right, now that we have cacao with us, feel the warmth of the tree in your hands and visualize your ancestors or those who you loved and guided you. With each slow and mindful slip, inhale their wisdom and exhale your gratitude. Allow the cacao to open your heart to the loving presence of your ancestors and to the divinity that unites them with you. If you want to focus your intention to Fiona, that is completely fine. Please take a few minutes. Whenever you feel ready, take your first sip. No rush. Allow yourself to express what you feel. Allow yourself to feel. And remember that even in the hardest, more difficult, and strong situations in our lives, this moment in the life of your is for us to ground and be thankful, to be thankful to getting the chance to be with her for the period of time that it was allowed for us to be with, and for the lesson that we will have for the rest of our lives from this moment. Missing the person, but having that in our hearts forever. I would like to kindly ask if you feel in your heart that there is something that you'd like to share with the rest of us to honor, celebrate the memory of Fiona, we will have an open time for you to do so. Please think if that's what you want to do, if you have time. Just remember that there's a lot of us and we'll try to be short. But don't go without that if you feel that you have to share. And whatever you believe, whatever you follow, whatever your belief systems are, be aware and know that Fiona is here in spirit, and she always will be. So this time, what we are doing and how we're doing it, she can do whatever she wants. So please um, raise your hand if you want to share something. You don't have to move from where you are. Just raise your hand, speak loud, and share with the rest of us. We will sing for a little bit while you share this.
Fiona that much, but I did write a poem that says, "To a floating memory, thank you, Fiona. As your smile travels like a shooting star, I'm going to let fear dictate my path, like a walking body with a dead soul. Or am I going to choose courage above fear? Am I going to choose to live and fall in love with the chance to ask? To Fiona."
I think the last few days I've been thinking about Lee. It's her sarcasm, her wit. We always have this kind of English banter with each other. And I could just see her saying, "Bloody hell, mate." It's not that bad. Yeah. And her smile.
Maybe this is cheating because these are her words. Holding space for the gift of grief. Grief sits on the flip side of love. There cannot be one without the other. With our busy lives, though, the emotion of grief can be squashed, fitted into small pockets of our days to be hidden away for when we have a moment. This is a modern day approach, however, and in times gone by, whole villages would hold space for those that are grieving, leaving room for expression to honor the emotion. And I always loved how Fee finished her cacao journeys with a little howl at the moon. So maybe we can howl.
We're actually friends. Thank you so much. Yeah, again.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. I'm so glad. And like I was at the spirit, Fiona's here. I just want to say thank you. To her. When I first came to Salvador 5 years ago, I was having a hard time just with a few things, and I didn't have anybody that I could really be myself with, be fully vulnerable with. And the second that I got home, Fiona, and during Reiki session, like I just cried so hard. I just felt so held by her. And she just listened to me, watched me, and she said, "You're really going through it, darling." I had no idea. And it was just so amazing. And then later she went to her house and we did cacao, and she was just so sweet with me. She was so sweet. And I just want to say thank you and how much that meant.
Well, I've known Fiona for a while, since back 2018, but it's not until I started working here and we got to see each other really often. Took her 2 years to get me to come to a yoga class. Every single time she's like, "Are you coming in?" I'm like, "I'm busy. I'm sorry." I'm glad I finally got a deadline. And I actually 2 weeks ago I showed up to my first yoga class with her, and it was great. I'm so happy I did it. And last thing she said to me was, "When's your second class?" And yeah, I just wanted her to know that I came to my second class yesterday. So thank you, Fiona.
And we were joking, now she's your ghost to make sure you go to.
Yeah, she will
She
make me
will.
come to more classes.
Yo le escribí un mensaje.
Uf, qué duro eso. Eh,
No sé si lo tengo que decir en inglés, Carlito, o lo puedo decir en español.
Puedes decir en
Es
español.
decirlo en español. Tú puedes decir las cosas en español también. No, yo no hablaba español. Ella puede escuchar.
Le escribí un mensaje hace unos días. Voy a tratar de decirlo mucho. Hola, yo me enteré que te fuiste de una forma muy trágica y no te lo merecías. Y también por primera vez me enteré de lo mal que la pasaste con una pareja que tuviste, lo cual quizás me terminaron de cerrar muchas cosas, pero vos. Quería agradecerte y pedirte disculpas. Este mensaje no creo que lo leas, pero de algún modo te llegará. Fiona, yo cuando vine acá a El Salvador vine a cambiar un poco mi estilo de vida y lo que yo quería trabajar. Y ella, vos fuiste, te quería agradecer por haber confiado en mis servicios. Fuiste la primera persona que me contrató fuera del trabajo que vine a hacer. La primera ceremonia de cacao que saqué fotos en mi vida fue en Wipeout. Y me contactaste vos y me hiciste sentir muy valioso en un momento en el cual no me lo sentía. Fue rarísimo, me preguntaste por qué la gente está tomando cacao y bailando. It's very weird. Why people are like dancing and drinking cacao and shouting and touching like. And for me, it was like, what is this? But I was very happy. It was like I was getting paid for taking picture of these people that are not drinking cacao. I was coming from taking pictures of like people in ecstasy, you know. I always try to help you. I always try to help your graphic design, your aesthetic, so more people go to your classes. And sometimes I felt bad because I only saw one people in your class, or sometimes you were. I mean, I came here and I work at Puro Serve, so my first your picture was you or was her in my life, and sometimes no one went to their classes. But I was feeling super happy when I saw a lot of people that were in their classes. I remember once I was talking to her because I was seeing and watching that everything that she was doing was from her heart, but she wasn't like a millennial, you know. So she has this old school way of promoting herself. And me as marketing guy and photographer, I was like, Fiona, like that picture wanna attract you people here. You can change a little, just change a little, you know, and you do it for people. Because what you do, it's okay, but you are like marketing from El Salvador, but in the 80s, you know? And so I remember that once we had a meeting in a super hot day like this, but in my car, just here in front of Balance, and we spent like 1 hour talking, me and her, about this. And she started to change. She hired a friend from Argentina, and he changed a little her graphic design. And after that, I was watching that people were starting to come more to her classes. But from the other part, because of this, I feel sorry because I make fun of you When I wanted to ask you for apology, maybe it was very stupid and teenager from my part. I always think and I always wish you the best because we used to live like next door, but she wasn't a person that I was inviting to my place to drink cacao or whatever. But and she was getting mad a lot of times. She wasn't like super good temper, you know. She was like why are you're not like promoting my classes? Why are not? And she made me change a lot because she was like also like pushing everybody to say like, hey, I'm here, or something, you know. And I remember Carlos and Nati telling me like, Fiona is telling that you have to, yeah. And it was amazing because she wasn't like, okay, you know, and I was like paying more attention and I learned a lot from that. I always wish you the best because you are a good person that you always bet to the community. Even more hard, I don't know, ¿cómo se dice mucho antes? Before that, El Sonte was a trendy place. And I was always seeing her alone, but working every time like doing something. And trying to make people like feel better. I stopped coming to the classes of her because honestly, I wasn't understanding the half of the words she was saying in English. She has so a perfect English accent that for me was like super difficult to follow. But I learned the meaning, the phrase of bend your knees. Never in my life I listened to her that. My first yoga lessons, I am from Argentina and we don't have English speaker teachers, so all these things is that there is no need to make fun of the other people, no stress, no have good thing, bad moments. At the end we are gonna finish like you now. The thing is that we don't know when. I send you a really, really good hug like every time that we see each other. Good journey. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Gracias.
And sorry. And the last thing that I want to say is like I never in my life took so many pictures in so many years in so many places of someone, and I still have some pictures in my SD card that I haven't downloaded from last week. And I cried as fuck like when I realized that. And that picture is from Nete, and I can feel like she's the same, and it's super for me. Maybe it was, I don't know. Yeah, I have, and the most amazing yoga picture that I take in my life was of her. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so I had the honor to know her for the past month. And I feel lucky that every class I had with her, I said a big thank you. And I said to her, every class is like I heard something, I learned something. And I said this to her, and I feel good about it. So if she is here now, I said thank you again. People don't say thank you. So a lot of good. We spoke. We found things, share things about respect, what we do, respect with the others, respect with the body, and I wanted this to go on, but it was a big surprise for me what happened. Rest in peace. That's it.
I usually saw Fiona in the mornings. Um, every sunrise walk, she'd be walking with Nellie. Um, and a lot of times she'd be walking backwards. She'd be walking backwards because she was rehabbing her knee. And the last time I saw her, um, she actually heard Nellie and I. We ran because she was like gonna be gone for a couple of days and I have to get as much energy out of Nellie as I possibly can. But just that even though these last couple months seeing her, just like from walk to run, so dedicated and just so happy even when she was injured. And then like the last time actually being able to run on the beach at sunrise. I didn't know it was going to be a special moment, but it was. So, every sunrise, every sunrise, I'd walk with me, I'll take it. Thank you.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I took Fiona in my house, and actually it was my good space, and we grew very close to each other. She became like my big sister, and sometimes my big annoying sister. She is such a honest and sometimes at the annoying point. So yeah, it was she's a beauty, and her honesty is can be sometimes very rough. But I think we have along, and that's what I learned from her. Uh, she became my big sister, my big loving sister, and sometimes my annoying sister. So the only thing I can say is, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, and sorry.
I need two Fionas. The one before India and the one after India. And when we went to her house Saturday, the altar was exactly like this. We put it exactly every it was still in the same place. That's what was in her house. So we were trying to find Kim who was down, but that point in time we went to look for her. And I knew that she was prolific, but this was astounding. Like honestly, there's so much study that she has done, so much writing, so much analysis of the different mudras and all the different so she had this diagram of iceberg. And the surface of the water above it is asanas, which is like the yoga that you do, you're like down dog on. And below that is breathing techniques and philosophy and life path and meditation. Yeah, exactly. So there's this whole other level of yoga that she studied extensively. And I'm so grateful to Valente that they embraced her and understood that and started having her do classes here because Lindsay totally understood. And you understand too, like that other level of yoga that she wanted to teach. And so I'm so grateful.
And they were honored.
So grateful.
the last. So we're about to close this section. Anybody else who wants to share something?
Um, so when this happened, I was thinking, of course, I know and I love Fiona, but I wasn't that close to her. I wasn't like her best friend. But as everything started to evolve and the chat group, and I noticed how many people she touched on and how many people love her all around the world. And in messages how thoughtful she was. And she has several friends in the group that said, but she called me last week. And I was like, oh my god, I never told my friends at home. Like, she really was in touch with her people from all over the place. And I started noticing that with that national have on my reward she gave me, these earrings, she gave me my shoes I bought from her. So I started noticing all these things that are in my space. And yeah, just so thoughtful, like her coming back from India and giving me this. So, yeah, it's what it's a gift, you know? So I will cherish that. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Um, the, the thing that hurts the most is that I really didn't get to know her and all the stories to say about her. I can tell she was such a good friend. And I just met her for the last few days. She touched my life so deeply that it feels like I'm not a friend from a lifetime. I was learning from her, she was teaching me. Um, and we were working with the dogs together. As you know, one of her closest friends was Nelly. Um, Nelly knows she's gone. I visited her the other day. She's sad. Nelo, the other friend, he's okay. Um, but I just wanted to ask in behalf of Fiona, if you live close to where she lives, if you can come and visit Nelly and bring her to the beach, because what Nati, the lady that lives here, the owner of Nelly, says is that Fiona bring Nelly to the beach every single morning. And of course Nelly misses that. She misses her friend. But I think we all can look after Nelly and Melo and continue doing Fiona's impact in this work through how she helped us, but also help the animals around her. And I can tell she did that for the animals in the song there. I'm going to continue looking after Nelly too, so if you know anything, please let me know, and I'll take care of whatever she needs. But she needs someone to bring her to the beach and walk with her. So if you can do that, that would be another nice way to keep Fiona with us. I also feel so bad for her friend who was with her. So if we can also arrange that bringing her food for the next days, I'm planning to go tomorrow, but we can go after just look after which was her close friend. I can imagine what she's going through, and I think Fiona would like us to do those things. So I just had to say, please reach out to me if you'd like to do that.
You know, I lived around the corner from Fiona for about a year, and the dog that is often with me, Mora, is enemies with Nelly. So it was always this like bark roar back and forth every time that they go for their walk. And then, and so Nelly really never walked up to me. She'd see me, she'd bark from afar. She'd be like, you're associated with Mora, don't like you. And then I had a Halloween party that Fiona came to. It was the last time we really like had some drinks together. She had drunk. She had tequila. She was dancing. She was my house till 3 a.m. And Nelly came with. didn't do more, wasn't there, but Nellie just really surrendered and melted away all of her anxiety, all of her fear, because she trusted Fiona that much. And I think everything that everybody said here today about how uncompromising Fiona was in the things that she believed in, while still providing so much love and so much grace, is really evident even in the conversation here as well. You can see that in Nellie, you can see it in all of the spheres of being. God,
That's what
nosotros le vamos a recordar a ella una compañera más. Ella siempre que me ayudaba, me abrazaba y me decía que yo era valiente, que yo era fuerte y que todo lo que yo le contaba muchas cosas a ella. Ella siempre decía que yo podía seguir adelante. Siempre la voy a recordar de bonito recuerdo. Y cada vez que nos que hablaba, pues, hola, hola, Fiona, hola, ella se abrazaba, nuestros recuerdos. La verdad es que cada persona deja recuerdos en nuestra vida. Y Fiona es una de ellas. Nosotros la queríamos mucho, nuestra compañera de trabajo. Y de todas las que vienen, pendiente de que todo esté bien para los clases de ellos, pendiente de que siempre la vamos a recordar, siempre va a estar en nuestro corazón. Una persona que siempre me ha aconsejado, si lo puedo decir, y una mujer tan, como le diré, que muy, muy culta a todo lo que uno le decía a ella, y que pues, siempre la voy a recordar. Bueno, vamos a recordar nosotros como una buena compañera. Y los días antes de que eso le pasara a ella, yo estuve acordándome de ella. Y me dijo mi hijo, ¿le digo o no le digo? ¿Le digo o no le digo? Lo que ha pasado. ¿Qué pasó? Ya me contó, me sentí muy mal. Pues, somos humanos, tenemos sentimientos. Y, pero no se ponga así. Ha dejado bonitos recuerdos. Y la vida así es. Por eso,
Fiona loves the piece of the car and you ask him.
She left it inside.
como Fiona, esa llave quizás la ha dejado dentro del carro. No así como hubiera venido, aquí caminando se ha tenido en el carro. Y sí, Marcos se fue y estaba dentro del carro. Y es una conexión entre maestras de clases de yoga como el director del campito, porque somos las que estamos encargadas de prepararles casi todo el equipo para que ella tenga a su clase. Y hay una conexión entre nosotros que no importa la nacionalidad de cada una, sino que el corazón que ponga amistad entre ellas y nosotras. Y déjame contarles que el día sábado de su muerte nos tocaba a ella estar aquí. Nosotros
venimos, hola, ¿qué tal? Y ella platica con nosotros y bla, bla, bla. Y ese día pues nos vino Catherine y nos estábamos en la habitación viendo y de repente nosotros empezamos a hablar de Fiona. Hay una canción, una música que ella ponía, que nosotros a nuestro estilo le decíamos, ay mambo, pero no y decía Rosita, bueno, nosotros vamos a suplantar a Catherine, ella iba a suplantar a Fiona, y la clase de Dios, pero nosotros íbamos a la clase de oraciones. No sé de dónde salió que nosotros reunimos todo el equipo pensando en nuestras meditaciones y Fiona y de dónde que hablábamos de la operación de Fiona y de dónde Fiona si ese día se vino después de nosotros y ella quería que nosotros ese día estuviéramos hablando de ella cuando llegó Natalia y nos dijo razón era que Fiona quería que nosotros, y vino a nosotras para que nosotros nos estuviéramos recordando de ella porque ella se iba, vino a despedirse de nosotros porque aunque seamos humanos, tenemos un alma y un espíritu, y ese espíritu está en las personas que la aman, y ella sentía ese amor en nosotros, y ella vino ese día a despedirse de cada una de nosotras, de las tres, y es bien bonito, ¿verdad? Porque estaban aquí recordándola, ella no está muerta, yo sé que nos vamos a morir, pero es un cuerpo, pero el espíritu está aquí, está feliz porque nos mira a cada uno de ustedes, recordando todo lo bueno y malo, porque a veces nos regañaban, por eso, porque decía, esta cosa no está lista, pero es claro, preparado y listo para dar su clase, pero bien, igual amábamos y dijimos, y nos vamos a seguir recordando, porque a veces andamos con la escoba pariendo y andábamos al mango. La que está ahí en esa canción.
Gracias, chicas.
Gracias.
Gracias. Finalizamos.
Las amamos igual a todas, Julia, todas las que vienen aquí, y interactuamos entre todas, y hola, y hola, y hola, y hola. Y ahí va, ese es el cariño que va, y por eso es que sentimos, Fiona no está en nuestra sangre y todo, pero el amor, el cariño que lo tenemos, ahí está.
Así es.
Gracias, Cari.
Gracias, chicas. Gracias.
Y nos vemos, sigan hablando de las chicas.
Well, I'm the fortunate one that it's gonna wrap up. So I met Fiona. When she was offering a Zumba class in Zonte. I think it was right after lockdown for the pandemic. And she could dance like a Latina, mama. She was like, she would make these moves. So that's how we befriended, and we hit it off pretty well after that. And so we stayed in touch throughout her ups, her downs, my ups, my downs, and we were there. So for each other. So back in 2021, I had a major surgery, and I left to kind of like recover at my mom's house, and she would send me poems every single day. And I don't think I had the chance to return the poems. So I'm the poster child of ADHD. And so today I sat down straight for 3 hours, kind of like making these bookmarks. I'm taking an art class. And so I decide each and like every single one. And I wrote a word behind, kind of like thinking which words remind me of Fiona. And I wrote Fantastic Feet because that's how I would like to code. And it was an honor to write down her name so many times, like one after the other. That was my goal back to her.